Hi friends, so I hope you have a beautiful day, and this topic today is going to be about fast fashion because it is such an important topic, and especially I want to create videos about sustainability and about changing the status quo, and fashion is just such a huge part of our day-to-day life. So I think talking about this is incredibly important. So I just want to explain what fast fashion is. So fast fashion means to buy one item of the clothes, wear it maybe 2-3 times, and then it's not longer fashionable, so you throw it away. And this is the concept of fast fashion. Why do people do fast fashion? For the simple reason that companies such as H&M, Zara, Mango, etc., they want to sell a lot of clothes super fast and they want to make more money. So this is the reason why this whole concept, this whole marketing about fast fashion exists. And it is such it's a billion-dollar industry, so there's so much money involved. And when there's so much money involved, of course there's a lot of marketing involved that is going to affect us in a big way. So I think there are a lot of problems that come with this system of fast fashion. So the first problem is, of course, we all know that the workers are underpaid, so there are low wages. A lot of workers have to work in incredible, awful conditions. Like they have very little security, they have maybe not much safety. And I think in the year of 2013 there was this big accident happening, or it was not really an accident, but there was in Bangladesh there was a building where a lot of workers worked for fashion brands such as H&M, Mango, Zara, etc. and the building crashed. So over thousands of workers died in the process of the building crashing down. And the problem was that before, one day before, already there were signs that the building is not really safe, but the chef of this building said, no, you have to work, it doesn't matter if it's not safe, you have to work there. And that was basically the huge problem. So I think it's super sad because every person that dies because of these circumstances is one person too much. And so I really think that if we can change this, we should really change this. So this is the first really big aspect why this fast fashion model is unsustainable and is not really good for people. And the second one is also just an awful economic model because it is based on slavery, and it's kind of modern slavery in a way, because we in industrialized countries such as Germany, USA, France, Spain, etc., we buy clothes that are produced in other countries such as Thailand, China, Bangladesh, India. And it's like the companies that say, okay, you have to work there, they pay very low wages, and so it's kind of this exploitation. And the problem is also that it's not sustainable for the country. So this whole economic system is not sustainable. And the first this is a model that is used in a lot of different aspects, and it's also used years ago when the Britons came to India and claimed India as their own territory, and then they kind of forced Indians to produce products for very cheap wages and under terrible conditions, and then they sold these products that were produced in India in other parts of Europe for high prices. And this is the same model also today, and it's an unfair model because it's based on slavery, and also because it's incredibly damaging for the economy of countries such as Thailand, China, etc. And I think one very famous person who criticized this model was Gandhi, and it's just a really interesting kind of way how he protested, because it really showed that it's not that this system is not really good, and it's always better to produce your own clothes. And yeah, it's just the economic system is not really the best. And the third aspect why I think that fast fashion is super bad for the environment and for the planet is because the production produces so much waste. So while producing all of this clothes, so much waste and toxins are put in the environment. So it's extremely bad for the environment, and also all of the trash, all of the waste, when you throw away clothes, it's also damaging for the environment. So I think that overall, these are just some aspects why this whole fast fashion model is not the best. And yeah, so I think these are just some reasons, but there are so many more reasons. But I want to keep this video short, so I just gonna say these 3 points. And now I want to say like my story. So for me, when I was around 14 years old, I loved shopping. Like, I was this girl that wanted to go shopping every single day. I bought so many clothes, and yeah, of course in H&M, Zara, C&A, etc., Brandy, whatever. And then I became vegan, and I started to question a lot of things. Like, started to question the status quo, and I also questioned how these clothes are produced. And we also learned in school about this whole system of fast fashion and how damaging it is for the people, the economy, and the environment. And all of this got me thinking, and I was like, okay, I really have to change my habits. So what I did was basically that I started to go to a secondhand store. So I tried to buy a lot more secondhand, and there's this amazing market. It's 4 or 5 times a year in Munich, Germany, so where I'm from. And it's an incredible market because they sell secondhand stuff, and you can find incredible, amazing clothes there. So for example, I found this amazing dress. Let me show you. It's so beautiful. Like, let me show you. It is incredible. It is so beautiful, and this amazing dress just cost around 20 euros. So that's what I love about going secondhand shopping, because you can find incredible, unique pieces for super cheap prices. So this is amazing, and this is the first alternative that you can choose to not support this fast fashion industry. And another alternative that you can choose is to maybe just ask your mom if you can, borrow some clothes. You can maybe change some clothes with your mom. You can do the same model with your friends. Maybe your friends have some clothes that are super nice, then you can, exchange clothes. And also you can, of course, choose sustainable brands. And yeah, these are the alternatives that I think are super amazing. And I think with fashion is also this question about ourselves. Why do we choose to buy a lot of stuff all the time? Because for me, whenever I want to buy new stuff, I usually feel insecure. Like, I'm not good enough with who I am, with what I wear, and so I have to buy stuff in order to feel appreciated, in order to feel loved. But you can achieve all of this love just by being yourself. And I mean, I love fashion, and I think that fashion is a way to, to express yourself. And of course, I think that when you wear something that you are super comfortable in, that you feel confident in, you will, people will see you as being more attractive because you're confident and you vibrate this confidence this confidence vibe. So I really love fashion, but I think that you can achieve all of this also by buying secondhand or sustainable clothes. And yes, so this is why I think it is so important to change to a different model, to change to a more slow fashion model. And slow fashion just means that you wear a piece of cloth, for example a t-shirt, and you wear it more than one season. Maybe you wear it for 4, 5, 6, 10, 11 years. And I really love this model because it's so much more sustainable and so much better for the planet and for the people and for the environment. So I really love this new kind of system that we can create, and I think it's so important to realize that we as consumers have the power. I mean, we with every penny that we spend on anything, we are voting. So when we buy clothes that is not sustainable, we are voting for this fast fashion model. If we buy secondhand, we are voting for a more sustainable model and more sustainable fashion model. So we like everything comes down to us consumers, because we have the power, and I think people don't realize that enough. So for me, what I'm doing now is I try to buy all of my clothes secondhand as best as I can. Just sometimes I don't really find the stuff that I need secondhand. So what I do is order it online. For example, some month ago I ordered shoes online, and it's like I really needed those shoes. So it's really, I always question myself when I buy something, do I really need that? Do I really want that? And most of the times I don't need it and I don't really want it. So I try to find it secondhand, and I think like 80% of my clothes are secondhand bought. But sometimes I just buy regular clothes, but it happens super rarely, because now I don't really enjoy going shopping in conventional stores anymore, because whenever I'm in this conventional store, I just think about the exploitation of workers, and I just think about all of this and how many people have to suffer because of this economic model that is so unsustainable. So I don't really enjoy it that much anymore to go shopping, and I enjoy it even more to go secondhand shopping, because I know that it's just so much better for the people. And yeah, I think that this is really, really important to think about. And yeah, for me, I really don't need new clothes every month, because I feel good in myself, I have fun, and I don't need it for my confidence anymore. I just buy when I need it, and that's it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any question about this kind of topic, you can comment in the comment section and I will answer your comments. You can also find me on Instagram. My name is FRUITYEVA. And if you want to change your lifestyle to a more healthy lifestyle, I have an amazing smoothie recipe ebook that I created some months ago. It's amazing with a lot of delicious and healthy recipes. So if you're interested, you can check it out, and the link is in the description below. So I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Much love, and bye bye.